people, my citizens, my tribe, and welcome to another one. And so guys, this one is about horror movies. So guys, let's go. So guys, you ever watch a horror movie, right? And you see the main character hears a noise in like the storage room, the attic, whatever you're gonna call it. And they hear a noise and they decide, let me go investigate. See, that's the first mistake characters in a horror movie do. They go investigate the noise. Okay. Let's assume it wasn't a demon, and it was. It was like an animal. Because I would have assumed it was an animal, and I would have called a specialist. Now let's assume it was an animal, like a deadly snake or something. If I did go to me, if I was in this horror movie, and I went to the storage place, and it was a deadly snake, I would have died either way. Demon, a deadly snake, I was going to die. So the main character usually finds a demon, and unfortunately for them, it's never a deadly snake. It's usually a demon, and they die. So if I went there, the demon would have killed me too. Here's what I would have done. I would have called the specialist. Remember, I would have assumed that it's an animal and not a demon. And so I would have called a specialist, someone that knows what to do, and if it is a deadly snake or a rat, and they know what to do. So me, I don't know what to do. I am going to die. It's gonna kill me either way. So if it is a deadly snake, he's gonna dispose of it, and the movie is going to be over. 5 minutes later, we're going to step out of the cinema, right? Good. But if it is a demon, 15 minutes later, because now we have to call an exorcist, assuming this specialist goes in there, it is a demon, and the demon kills the specialist, I'm not going to die. Me and my family are safe. Now I know what to do. Now I know how to save myself and the other characters in the movie. I call a priest. And this priest has to deal with the matter. This is not my movie anymore, it's the priest movie. He deals with the matter, he exorcises the demon, and after that, bye. 15 minutes later, the movie's over. We step out of the cinema, we watch the next one. Right? At me. Second, another mistake people make in horror movies is they summon the demon. Yes, they call it, they want it, they summon it, and that's going to kill them. Why summon the demon though? Why, when you're going to summon something that doesn't exist, do you pick something that's going to kill you? If I was going to summon something that doesn't exist, I would have summoned a unicorn. I was going to summon a mermaid. I was going to summon, a fairy, a unicorn, a vampire. Okay, a vampire would have killed me, but a vampire, these things don't exist. I would have summoned a leprechaun. A leprechaun, I have riches. A fairy, I have wishes. You see, I would have summoned these things, not demon. I would have summoned, if you've seen my previous video, I would have summoned a ghost. These things are friendly, okay? So yeah. And lastly, y'all seen the movie Jaws? You know Jaws, right? The classic. Well, Jaws. Guys, in Jaws, okay, so let's assume in the first few minutes, they don't know that there's a deadly, what you call, shark in the ocean. And so they go into the ocean and they decide, we're going to go into the ocean, it's safe, and the first crew member dies. The problem here is they go back to the ocean knowing that there is an imposter among us. Why? Why go back to the place that killed your friend and knowing for a fact that this is going to... Okay, I understand in the movie they were like, we're going to be tougher than the shark, we're going to beat the shark. Nah, the shark killed you one by one, guys. Have you seen that movie? They died one by... Okay, cool, we wouldn't have it a movie. If they decided not to go back to the ocean, obviously we wouldn't have had a movie. We would have had 2 minutes of like the movie, and then it would have been like... We would have like 30 minutes of the movie, and then it would have been like over. But... in my case, if I was one of those crew members, I would have been like, guys, let's learn from our friend's mistake. There is a fucking deadly shake in there. Shark, snake and shark. A shake. No, there's a shark. There's a freaking deadly shark in there. It's killing people. You're going to be next. They're like, nah. And then they go back in there, and I'm like, well, I told you. Yes, by saying that, I'm acting sus. But I know for a fact I'm not the imposter. Okay, guys? So let's not do that. So yeah, if you like that video, be sure to hit the bell, be sure to hit the subscription button, be sure to share with the friends, and yeah,